are you in Oasis? And I was like, well, I'm not anymore, but I was. And he's like, is this the Edge? And I was like, yes. He's going, what are you doing here? So we're in Australia with U2, and I've never heard of this band Confidence Man. And one of them said, have you ever heard of this band Confidence Man? And I was like, no. And they showed me some stuff on YouTube, and it's far out. So we're out one night after one of the gigs and we bump into them.
Oh, right.
Confidence Man, and it turns out it's a brother and sister combo, and the brother is the brains, the kind of the boffin, the sister's the singer, and we spend the night out with them, and they're great, lovely kids. So the next night, they say, do you want to come round to ours and we'll cook you dinner and blah, blah, blah. So me and the Edge went round, right?
Right.
They show us their studio and blah, blah, and they're playing us the tunes, and Tequila is taken, and it gets a bit rowdy, and there's dancing, and all of a sudden the neighbours start banging on the wall, right? So they kind of ignore them. So the neighbour comes round in his pyjamas, right? And he's banging on, he's in a fury. So they sent the Edge out to see this guy, right? It turns out this guy is a massive U2 fan, right? And Edge is in the front garden trying to, oh, come on, these kids, you know, they're musicians and artists and all that. And the guy's going, go out and see the guy. So I go out, and it turns out he's a massive Oasis fan. So we're both saying to the guy, mate, you don't really want to call the police, do you? And he's going, are you in Oasis? And I was like, well, I'm not anymore, but I was. And he's like, is this the Edge? And I was like, yes. He's going, what are you doing here? And we're like, well, these kids are our friends, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, he goes off in his pyjamas. We end up doing pictures in the street at about 2 o'clock in the morning. And these kids text us the next day, and they're like, he's hated us for years. And he said, now we're like the kings of the street. You know, they've had no trouble since.
Six Music.